Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We're checking out Gerry and the Pacemakers. You'll Never Walk Alone. And of course, I have heard this song, but I don't know if I actually ever listened to it or is it just people screaming it at a football stadium or my friends, who used to like scream it in my ear, like, oh, or hang on, their arm across me, like, you'll never walk alone, bro. I love you, bro. You'll never walk alone. I mean, that's how I heard it. But what I didn't know that this was actually a Rodgers and Hammerstein tune from a musical, and then I think it's this version that kind of got adopted as the anthem for Liverpool, and yeah, it's just iconic, isn't it? But you learn something new every day. This is actually Rodgers and Hammerstein. Oh, all right. I've never seen the video either, so let's check it out. Get your beers
When
out.
you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
Wow, it's actually a really great song, right? When 20,000 people aren't screaming in your ear and you listen to it, it's like, wow, this is inspiring. I can understand why uh, so many fans gravitated towards it. Of course, Gerry and the Pacemakers, they are from Liverpool, right? There's so much talent that came from there. Our boys, the Beatles, these guys. I did react to, was it Ferry Across the Mersey as well? Also a great song. Fantastic vocals, right? This crooner type voice, and it's just, yeah, you can feel the emotion in it, the conviction in the words, because actually really beautiful writing with hopeful stuff in it, and a great arrangement too with the drumming, the piano, s- the subtle bass in it, and like this companionship. You walk through a storm, hold your head up high, don't be afraid of the dark. It's very hopeful, inspiring, and the sweet silver song of a lark. Hey, the lark should be asking royalties for how many times it's been mentioned in a song. And walk on, you feel that intensity building, right? And everybody's kind of hugging each other. You've seen this, or you sang it with your friends, or um, just in a pub, for example. Here in Belgium, we call them, cafe or bruine kroeg, like a dive bar, something like that. And even though um, it's more, the Liverpool anthem. People sing it here at games as well, or just on the street, and it's a great song. And it's cool to see the fans and kind of a tribute. I don't know. This video probably made a lot later. I don't know how old this particular video is. It looked crisp and recent, so but it's cool to kind of have that tribute to the fans as well. It probably made the song uh, even bigger than it perhaps already was originally, because it kind of gets a new life, and it becomes almost immortal in that way when the connection of the club um, and the fans and the song, become intertwined, and each generation gets introduced to the song again and again and again. You know how it goes. If you support a team and your kids grow up, and usually you go to the game or you watch them at home, and then they, in a lot of the time, become fans of the same club and team, and that song just keeps going and going, and perhaps it's kind of like a thank you back to them. I don't know, that's just speculation here. I could be way off here, but it felt like that to me, like almost, hey, the fans, and it's like a synergy, right? A team, audience, and even artists, one cannot live without the other. So that was really cool. Fantastic song, cool video, and yeah, it's just epic. It's just epic. And they probably would have never guessed this, right? When they wrote this for a musical, Rodgers and Hammerstein, and how a song just takes on a life of its own uh, after another artist records it, and the fans just run with it. Maybe I need to look into the history when this kind of started. I don't actually know, because it's been this way since the '60s, I believe. So I don't know how that first connection there was made between Liverpool and the song. Of course, the band is from Liverpool, but when did it become a football anthem? Uh, Let me know if you know. People from Liverpool, let me know if you're watching, and if you have some insider info on that, it would be much appreciated. Of course, I can Google it, but I'm lazy that way. I'll never Google alone. Oh, see you in the next one. Peace.